I was going through it, man.
What's the rest? Case will be done.
I hear you, Minsk. I hear you. We're gonna get you over here to Feldpost Inn. Is it Anku? Anku? I always go for the easiest sounding thing to pronounce first. Oh, God! Mal! Anyway.
Yes, it will be done.
Crew?
You want some whiskey?
Actually, never mind. Let's double check our... We can probably heal Minsk up with the 2 spells. She has 2 identifies. We have 2 things that need identifying. Anything else? Okay. Do. Oh, that was Mal. Compin, Mal. She goes by a lot of names. Alright.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Thank you so much. We'll just take a room, please. Alright. Oh, and the resting actually got Minsk all healed up. Great. Identify. Relar's Mistake. Cloak of the Wolf. Equipped abilities, polymorph into a wolf at will. Duration, 2 turns. As cool as it is, not the most useful thing. Arrow of Biting. Target must save versus death or lose 30% of its maximum hit points within 20 seconds. Very cool. A lot of times I end up just giving this cloak to somebody so that they're wearing a cloak, but I honestly might just sell it, because I never ever use it. And it does make me wonder if there is, like, some very specific circumstance in which it is useful, but, you will buy it, so there you go. Go ahead. Well, you'll also buy the plate mail. You can take that. Alright, cool. Oh, what about this other stuff you have? Helmet of Charm Protection. Now that's a nice thing to have. Sure. We'll get one of those. And one of these. I want to see if anybody can wear it. There you go, Minsk. Looks like everybody else has some other kind of protection +1, and that's exactly what this is. It's basically the same as our rings of protection +1, except it is a necklace. So I guess Dinah here can wear it. That works. All right.
Not a problem.
Crew is all topped off. We have things identified. I think inventory is fairly well managed. Let me just double check that people have enough ammo and such. Yeah. Ah. Khalid, we can have you trying to use up these basic arrows again. Emmeline's a little short on bolts, but I think we'll be okay for now. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at our map so we can kind of talk about what we did last time. So last time, we started at the bandit camp. We finished clearing that out. We made our way down here and took out the whole situation going on between Gullykin and Firewine Bridge, as well as the Ulcaster School. We were in some very tight and narrow hallways and dungeons. We also went to Sea Watcher by the lighthouse, and we got another book, a manual that gave us a bonus to our constitution. So we're now at an 18 constitution, which is great. I am pretty sure there's another map here that we have to find and explore. And then we also have these two over here. And I kind of think I want to explore those.
It will be done.
Before we go to the Cloakwood. Oh yeah, a lot of Ankheads were killed. Yep. Found several bodies. Yep. And we were struck by several bolts of lightning. Yep. All true. All things that happened. Yeah, and maybe we won't explore all these remaining maps. Maybe we'll save some of them for after we finish with the Cloakwood. But for the most part, I would like to do a little bit of exploring here and then get into the Cloakwood and continue our progress with the story.
It will be done.
Ah, an aquamarine gem. You don't find very many of those.
With ease.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will...
Oh yeah, and as a good reminder here, before we get too far into things, let's take a look at our levels. If I remember correctly, we have quite a ways to go on a lot of people's. Yeah, because even Jaheira, she's going to get the level 5 for fighter, but then, you know, she's going to be pretty far away from the next real level up. Yeah, looks like Khalid is the next closest, and that's still like at least 5,000 experience points away. Anku is the correct pronunciation? Oh. Sorry, for your name. Okay, Anku. Okay, good to know. I thought you were correcting my pronunciation of Ankhead, and I was like, what? Really? I would have believed you, too. I would have been like, what? No way. Anku, okay. Noted.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must
Record as well as I can.
go for the eyes,
Heart's
Boo.
really not
Go
in this.
for the eyes.
I stand ready.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Ankeg. I think you're right, but that's also my, so close. Yeah, it's also just, you know, my long time of playing this game without, having them ever say it. out loud.
Yes? With
I'm
ease.
trying to remember what import is even on this map. I know of like, I think 2 interactions, but we'll see. And I'll definitely have to be careful about the one. Just some dire wolves. Yeah, no worries, Anku.
Please
Oh.
to help me, will you?
Yeah,
I'm
you.
alone on this desolate, dry land. Who knows what lurks in these woods?
Oh, who knows what lurks in these woods? Accompany me and I'll make certain you are safe. Wonderful. Perhaps a kiss to show you my appreciation? It's not my place to do so. I hardly know you. I'm truly sorry, but I must insist. Did she actually do it? Oh, she tried to.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Wow, she tried to and it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, Minsk made a save versus breath. Wow. Okay, cool. I'll explain why that's so neat here in just a second.
Windswept shores.
No, this is no longer fun. I cannot die for this. They are my actions, but not my intent. I can but do as I'm bid by the master. Explain yourself lest I fertilize my garden with you. I'd not be here at all, but my shaw is held by Ogre Droth. It's my essence he commands, and so to him I listen. It was a lark for a while, but no longer. I do not want to harm you further, but if he so wills, then I must. It is all I can do. Then I shall fight as best I can to release you from his grasp. Oh, that could be interesting. Yes, do that. Alright, so she's teleporting him in? Yes.
Why have you not destroyed these small peaks?
You're not to make me angry, water child. It is not my fault, Ogre Droth. They are stronger than I. Ha! They are meat for larder and gold for purse. Kill them we shall. As you say, so it shall be. By what right do you keep this creature captive, Ogre? Return what is rightfully hers. She told you this? You struck soundly to addle her mind so. 'Tis true I possess her shaw, but Waterchild my mate. Envy of all others I am. I am Ogre Mage Droth. I kill, and kill well. Well, alright. See, we're all a little close.
What you want? I've done had enough.
Nature's servant awaits.
I think he turned invisible. Yep, he sure did.
Yes?
I do not have any kind of detect invisibility.
I am much more interested.
There we go.
I stand ready.
They wish my ear.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Boom.
It will be done.
What do you think of that?
I dream windswept shores, even while there.
For the waters of home, I'm free once more. You must pardon me for leaving so quick, but I'll not spend another second on this hard land. It was a fun game, but it's stale now. Thank you, goodbye. The Nereids are dangerous and cunning creatures. I wonder how many sailors this one had lured to their deaths. But there's no malice in their intent. It is part of their nature. Enslaving her by holding the shawl containing her essence was a despicable act, and I'm glad we reversed it. More than you can imagine, Druid, but they died happy. Alright. Well. You're welcome, Shoal.
Yes, with ease.
Alright. Got some gems. And... Aha. Helmet. Nope, we would have to rest again to identify it. Okay. Another time, then. So yeah, that's the one interaction I remember being a thing. I know that this just kind of leads out to a dead end by the ocean. I feel like I also remember there being a companion here we could pick up.
For the fallen!
No, gang.
I stand
For the fallen!
Whole bunch of baddies. Let's just go ahead and glitter dust.
Yep. Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Go ahead and spiritual armor yourself again, Jaheira. Alright. Man, remember the days when just seeing one ogre was scary? Now we're taking out a whole bunch of different kinds of ogres. Boss is getting a little beat up, though. Ah! Oh, I wish I would have remembered Skull Trap sooner. That would have been good. Maybe try
Yes,
a color spray.
it will be done.
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
There we go.
Viewpoint, high punch.
Stand ready.
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Alright.
Go for the eyes, boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
One more. There we go. How far we have come. Bullet plus one. Go ahead and take that, Jaheira. Alright. Oh yes, I've killed thousands. Yeah.
It will be done.
Oh, hello. Good sir.
It would seem that you travelers are in need. It is lucky that I found you.
It's not often I meet travelers in these parts of the wilderness. If you desire, I have the skills necessary to heal you. Yeah, we would appreciate that. Lie still and allow me to do my work. It's shocking, but it's an actually kind NPC. Just randomly out here in the woods. Thank you! Oh, by the way, I was gonna mention, so the deal with Shoal, the Naiad, is that she has a kiss that will literally kill your companion, if they don't make the save. And I almost never have my character make the save. So, good job, Minsk. You resisted the kiss of death.
It will be done.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Ah, yes, of course. The Shipwreck. He's here. You found a magic ring.
Ready. Not a problem.
Have a good lurk. I am always chill with people using the stream to either lurk or just chill with background noise or draw. That's what streams are good for.
Cut you down to size.
Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Yeah, grounded pirate ship. Oh, I don't know that we can go this way anymore. Here we go. Lots of cliffs and rocks. Oh, another ogre. I guess we didn't get all of them. Allow me to fix that. Boom. Any more, you guys? Or did we finally get y'all? Alright. Come I'm almost weary to be walking around in a storm like this. We might get hit by lightning again.
My blade will cut you down to size. For right. My blade will cut you down to size.
Not a problem.
How's it looking, guys? Anything else
Steel on steel.
on this map
Stuff
we
of
really
legend. Right, Boo?
need to find? It doesn't really seem like it.
For the fallen!
These are just basic wolves. They're not even dire or dread. My goodness.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh,
I can
hi.
try.
Where did you come from?
Let's talk more fight.
Also a ghoul, I guess. Yeah, no, people always recommend Final Fantasy Tactics, and I always believe them. I always believe everybody. I haven't played it myself, but I hope to at some point. Because everybody just says what a fantastic game it is. Oh, we have another siren here.
Cool one, son.
Well, Minsk, you have a protection from charms helmet.
Nature's servant awaits.
I care not.
Ooh, there's multiple sirens. Okay.
Queer fellow.
Imoen, take this opportunity to throw a potion out.
Yes?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
You point, I punch.
Let's do some long range. Boom! Good job. Good, 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 good. I love a good old fireball. Oh no, Imoen got charmed. Dang it. See if you can just paralyze Imoen. Okay, good. That worked. I think.
Let's talk more fight.
Alright, Minsk, go ahead and get up in there. Boss, you too. Oh wait, no, they're invisible. That won't work. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Skull trap! So actually, Minsk and myself don't do that yet. Just stay back. Hold on, hold on. Stay back. Boom. They saved versus the spell a bit. Alright.
You point, I punch. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Uh-huh. There we go. And, oh, perfect. Emmeline's charm literally just ran out. That was great timing. Good job, gang. And sirens are always worth taking out because they have 2,000 experience points. Oh man, what did they do to my poor guy? Voss. Confused and feeble-minded. Oh god. One less intelligence point and I think Voss would have died, but yeah, and stun. Jaheira did get her other fighter level, so let's go ahead and grab that for her. Save versus breath weapon. Nice. Attack roll reduced by 1. And 7 more hit points. Am I planning on playing Siege of Dragonspear? I haven't decided yet. To be perfectly honest. I think when it becomes time, I'm going to create a poll and have you all vote on whether you think you want to see it or not. Because it's really not important for the overall story.
Let's talk more fight.
But it is like a story that takes place in between 1 and 2. I'm almost... I hear it created plot holes. I mean, probably, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. But also, I feel like it ruins the tension of some of the plot beats in Baldur's Gate 2. Which is probably the biggest reason I'm considering not playing it. And if we do play it, it would be like a thing we did after playing through the whole rest of our Voss character's thing, like adventure, and then going back and playing Siege of Dragonspear.
Viewpoint pole plate and fucking steel.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. Especially too because, like, by the time we end this game, we're probably going to have all of our characters max leveled to what they can be for this game. And then if we played Siege of Dragonspear, we'd be gaining a whole bunch more levels. And then we'd be kind of over-leveled for when we hit Baldur's Gate 2.
With ease.
And don't get me wrong, one of the joys of Baldur's Gate 2 is just how ridiculously over-leveled you can become. But you know, it'd be nice to have some level of challenge to some of the things in the earlier game. Alright, yeah. I think that pretty much covers what I wanted to do in this map. I'm gonna have Dinah here go ahead and identify this helmet. This helmet definitely is a good thing to come and get, though, honestly. If there is only one thing to do on this map, but it's to get this helmet, that's worth it, because this is the Helm of Defense, Gift of Peace. Saving throws +1, cold resistance +20%, and also fire and electrical, and protects against critical hits. Like, that's just a good helmet. Jaheira. Here you go. Yeah, we'll just let our guys move on over here. It's kind of like playing Kingdom Hearts 358 days after Kingdom Hearts 2, yeah. Like, you should play Kingdom Hearts 2 first, because if you play 358, it's going to absolutely spoil a lot of the developments in Kingdom Hearts 2, because it assumes that you've already played 2. Alright. Computer. Get out. Get that out of here. I just want to play my game. Alright. Yeah, so I also wanted to double check this map and make sure I didn't have another one here. Another, like, random forest
All
All I
map.
wish is to continue my
Oh,
journey.
hi.
Friends await while I must suffer this tiresome dance. Does
Welcome
the
back,
mere mention
Drizzt.
of Drizzt attract your ilk?
I'm glad to see you again, friend. I've recovered your companion's journal. A vicious group of gnolls had it. I do not know if that makes more sense to you than me, but they were claiming fealty to someone they called the Old One. Here is the journal. I am most grateful to thee, Drizzt to Erden. Allow me to offer thee this scroll as a token of mine gratitude. Ah, I see. So she gave him the paper we were holding on to. I was glad to assist. Fare thee well. Okay. Is this it? Dynaheir's journal. Catherine coded text. This heavy tome is filled with Dynaheir's fine spidery writing. If you glance over her shoulder, the characters seem to change shape even as you look. There's no discernible pattern, rhyme, or reason to the symbols, although they do not appear to be magical. Thayan agents would pay dearly to know the contents. Aha. Well, there you go, Dynaheir. Have your book back. Can't do anything with it, or put it in there. Discipliner, Ring of Folly. Intelligence and wisdom scores are set to 3, may only be removed with a remove curse spell. Yeah, cursed. Which is probably why the ship wrecked. Now that I think about it. Because we found that on a shipwreck.
With ease.
Aha! There was one over here. Okay. So we're gonna also grab this one.
With ease.
What is it? Ah, more Ogrillions.
You've attacked.
Yes.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay.
It will be done. Not a problem.
Man, ogres and ogre-adjacent creatures everywhere.
That's really not in. Oh, that's really not in.
I must rest. Let that case of archery.
Sorry, Minsk, I'm gonna ask you to hold on for a little bit longer.
With ease.
There's some cool rocks on this map. These rocks are pretty different from a lot of the other rocks we encounter. Aha! Your iron or your life. No, your iron and your life. Yeah, that one's better. You don't really want to kill us, do you? Yeah, we kill you. Maybe eat you later, once iron's smelted. Buddy, you don't know who you're messing with. I've dealt with groups of you guys way worse than you and your tiny little band. Ah. As we are picking up the loot, Dinah here comes over to us and says, I remember how I set out on this journey, Voss, so eager to complete the studies I started when I was... Actually, I have to laugh because I just picked up a scalp, so a bandit scalp, so I have to imagine she's coming over and talking casually to us like this, while Voss is, like, currently using his dagger to just, like, pick a bandit up by the hair and just like he's like So eager to complete the studies I started when I was on my Dashima. It seems like a long time has passed since the Othlar permitted me to leave my position of a keeper of manuscripts with the Fyra of Urond. But in truth it had only been 2 years today, but eventful years. Forbidden spaghetti. Something I was wondering about, Lady Dinah here. Since Minsk is on his own, Dejima, did he not accompany you when you went... He did not accompany you when you went to Sembia, right? So then, how did you meet him? I passed through a small settlement while taking the Golden Way to Thesk. We both started out of Rashiman about the same time, and he was looking for a companion. 'Twas not easy for him to find one, due to his condition. I myself was uncomfortable with it, but the man hath a true heart, despite lacking sharpness of mind, and he came with me to Sembia, so I did not travel alone this time. Smile. Voss of Candlekeep needs Minsk by his side, and Dinah here. The Freyas can find other berserkers and witches to serve them for now. I want thee to understand that I did not serve Freya, but I did my duty to my people, and so do here even now. Hathrin, dost not hire out for a time. They always serve Rashiman. To thee we have a blood debt, for thou hast saved mine life. I would stay by thee side as long as thou require, but my first loyalty is to my country. Oh, these are a little hostile. We'll go with 3. Blood debt. Is that all the bonds is Dinah here? Because I think this one's the most, like... Oh, I'm a little hurt by that, but I'm not like... Oh, I see. Blood debt? coughs uncomfortably. It does bond us for certainty. I will not be guessing at things that might or might not be. Dynaheir looks at you attentively, a clear warning to drop the subject in her dark eyes. Why, I could not tell thee of mine journeys, of the lands I passed on the way here. The journey was shorter than my first one. I rode down the Golden Way, yep. Oh wait, no, this is slightly different. Of Teflmar in Thesk and sailed to Sir Lune. And there, after studying with a friend of mine in the Temple of Mistra, I bought passage across the Dragonmere to Westgate. I assume you were interested in visiting Candlekeep. You could have run across me there, had things turned out differently. Oh, but things turned out as they did, Voss, and there is no changing it. I indeed hope to visit thy home. We travelled to Westgate by sea. From Westgate, Minsk and I travelled to Erebor, before taking the road connecting Burdusk with Nashkel. In Nashkel, we were planning to turn onto the Lion's Way to follow that north to Candlekeep. I had a book of Russian folklore with me, a rarity here, that I hoped to use to gain entrance to the library. But we went astray, and the rest thou know, Voss. Yes, I know the rest. I still have a feeling that I do not know you at all. Tell me more of yourself, Dynaheir. Another time, perhaps. I'm not accustomed to talk at length of myself. That's so funny, Dynaheir, because you're the most talkative party member we have. Let's put all these things away. Okay. More to pick up. Can you identify this? No. Okay. What else is out here, huh? More rocks. More cool looking rocks. Ah, old house. Does not look to be in great shape. This house looks abandoned. Uh-oh. Maybe not completely abandoned. You have to help me. Them Zvarts are after my cows again. Oh, not the cow.
I stand
Quick.
ready.
They're called?
What you want?
Get some more guys in here.
Yes?
Nature's servant awaits.
Save the cow.
Let's talk more fight.
Hmm? Yes?
For right. My blade will cut you down to size.
Stand ready.
Heck yeah, we did it. Save the cow. I'll even heal the cow. There you go.
Yes? With ease.
What do you think of that, sir? Oh, thanks for saving Arabelle there. Ever since them Zvarts and their koboldkin swarmed the mines of Nashkel, they've been making attacks like that more and more often. If someone like you, like yourself, could get to the bottom of that, all of us trying to make an honest living out here sure would be grateful. Hey, glad to do my part. Good luck with your abandoned-looking house, your broken wagon, and your singular cow. I'll be rooting for you. Yeah, there's never just one hobgoblin.
You point, I punch.
I stand with ease.
Ooh, careful guys, there's a black bear there.
Whatever that means.
Excellent. Man, that black bear's really just hanging around.
Yes? It will be done.
My blade will cut you down
Buddy.
to size.
You took care of most of your pals already. Could have jumped in a little sooner. Damn, there are bears everywhere. Guys, get out, get... If the bears attack us, it's like not the end of the world, but, you know, I'd still rather they not. Anyway, a dead body underneath this tree. Presumably he was killed by all these guys. I am shocked none of those bears turned on us. Because typically it's a very, like, if you get near them, they'll attack you kind of thing. Which is why I've been trying to, you know, skirt around them. For their sake as much as ours. Now I do actually have a feeling that there was a guy, a quest giver, related to this dead guy under the tree. I thought he was to the south, but he doesn't appear to be, so I'm guessing he's to the north.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rust!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I stand ready.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I messed up my own healing spell. There we go. Aha! There you are.
Yes?
Sahadra. Humph. Bet you're another one of those adventurers wanting to change the world or something. Well, go pick on the ogres to the south if it'll make you feel better.
Yes?
Good news, I already took care of it. That was quick. Damn, I don't know. Go find someone else to talk to. I'm no good at this quest stuff. Have people to see and places to be.
Yes? Not a problem.
I do love the comedy. Alright.
With ease.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
Pretty sure that's gonna be... Oh, Sprat. Hi.
Yeah, mate.
No time, no time. On the run with info. Off to report things most dire indeed. Bandit raids increasing, iron ore depleting, and everyone is up in arms about their lack of arms. No wonder relations are strained to the brink. I'm on my way to Good luck, Sprat. Wish you the best. Anyway, with that said, I'm pretty sure we've explored this whole southern area of the map. We're only missing one map, and like I said, we're gonna do that way later, so don't worry about that. And then we have these two here that we still have to do, but I think we're gonna wait for these until after we go to the Cloakwood. So let's take a minute to go up to the Friendly Arm Inn.
With ease.
We're gonna go up to the Friendly Arm Inn. We're gonna let our characters do another routine, rest, heal, identify, sell stuff,
Oh, there, one.
equipment,
Stay thy course a moment to indulge in
all that good stuff. Well, howdy. Hey there, Elminster. Well met, young one. I trust that thou art well. I've heard many things about thee in the past few 10 days, and I am most impressed. And what have you heard? All good things, I hope. That would depend on who you would ask, now wouldn't it? For the most part, it would appear that thine actions are well intended, and therefore received as such. Much is as I would have done, though perhaps not using the same method. Likely the clues also point thee in the same direction I would go. I'm certain where I must go, but perhaps I should confer with you just to be sure. As thou hast no doubt determined, the clues seem to point toward the Cloakwood Forest. 'Tis likely the scoundrels behind the bandits have some sort of base within the wood. Of course, I'm only telling thee things that thou dost already know. Good luck on thy travels, young one. Be wary as well, for thou art making powerful enemies, both here and within thyself. I'm sorry I cannot speak more plainly on this matter, but events must unfold as they will without any meddling from this old man. Another encounter with Elminster. Once again, Oh, let me move this over so you guys can see it. Once again, I've run into Elminster, and once again, he expressed an interest in my well-being that I find puzzling. He made a cryptic remark about making powerful enemies within myself. Like all wizards, he speaks in riddles. At least he confirmed that the masters of the bandits likely keep their base in the Cloakwood. Which is exactly why that is where we are headed next.
It will be done.
Ah, been a while since we've been back here. Ah, and as you can see, Nira is over here waiting for us to return. Everybody avoid eye contact. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna want to pick up some more ammunition. And the one's getting close to running out. And we still only have 2 things to identify, so we don't need to change spells up. That's good.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Ah, what now? Need your pantaloons
I
pressed?
stand ready.
By your command. This group does promise exceptional.
More arrows of biting. And we got a 2-handed sword +1. Wonderful. We can give that to Minsk. Boom. Yeah, and that's just better for him, I think, than... Yeah. Like, we do lose out on the shield, which will take our armor class like 2 away from that, so we'll be -4 instead of -6. But Thaco is better and damage is better, and Minsk is really our damage dealer. Plus, -4 is a completely respectable armor class in this game. As long as you have, you know, most any of your upfront combat characters anywhere in the minuses, you're probably doing just fine.
Yes? With ease.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
All right. Friendly arm in, we've got some treasure to sell you. Boom. Gems taken care of. There you go. Get rid of these darts and the katana. An extra helmet. We got any potions I want to get rid of? Maybe this stone form. Yeah. It gives you a +3 to saving throws, but it also minuses your dexterity by 3, and that just does not seem worth it. Not even worth carrying these around. Let's see. Anything else? I do love holding on to a shit ton of potions, though. What's this one? Electrical resistance 50%. That could be useful. And I'm also pretty sure this potion is bad. So, sell that. Okay. We've got some extra spells here. Extra protection versus petrification is fine. That's a good thing to hold on to. Technically, we have some scrolls here we could identify. I'll be honest, I don't use protection scrolls all that often, so we'll just get rid of those. Other than that, that looks pretty good. I don't remember you having anything else uniquely, like, we gotta get that. Nah. The heavy crossbow +1, not that anybody in my party really needs anything like that. Because that's too heavy for Emowyn. It requires 12 strength, and Emowyn only has 9, so... And as much as I would rather pick up more magic ammunition, he doesn't have any. So we're just gonna make do with basic old ammo here. I think we're good on arrows, though. I really don't think we need to buy more arrows. And Jaheira's got basically like a full...
proud of your actions.
A full thing of bullets. So we're good in that regard, too. Definitely mostly just these bolts. We'll get you some more special bolts later, Emowyn.
Not a problem.
I am a little curious to go in here and talk to her again.
With ease.
Glitter gold guide your eye on your travels.
Yes, Miss Mireshade. What kind of potions do you have? You don't have any potions of speed? Dang. Because that would have been nice to have. We will pick up a couple of these stone to flesh scrolls just in case. And ooh. I will go ahead and pick these up for Jaheira. They're good spells to have on hand.
It will be done.
Even if they're just single use. A single use of, what was it, cure critical wounds? Yeah. That could definitely mean the difference between a party member dying or not and needing to reload. Because I will say, it is not a bad idea when you are getting ready to go into Cloakwood to make sure you are going in prepared. The Cloakwood is very big. It is, I believe I'm remembering it correctly, I believe it's 4 maps plus the main map that we need to get to for story stuff to happen. So we're gonna be in here for quite a while, and it's going to be tougher than some of this other side stuff we've been doing. We've got spiders to worry about, we've got uttercaps, and a lot of things that deal a lot of poison damage, and a lot of things that want to cast web and hold. Like, it's just a good idea to go in here prepared. Plus, if you get deep into the Cloakwood, your characters won't make like a straight beeline out. They'll have to go all the way through it again, which means the traveling hours really start to rack up quickly, and you can end up being intercepted if you're trying to like go back and rest and recuperate. I hated the spiders in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, well, wait till you see these guys. There's some really nasty ones in here. But I know there's been so many times where it's like my party is just dead on their feet and I can't get them to rest in the woods because, like, every time I try to rest, I'm getting interrupted by monsters. So I try to make my way back to the inn and I can't because I keep getting interrupted by monsters and it's just a terrible time.
I stand
But
ready.
I have faith
With
that our
ease.
party, knock on wood, will be able to handle this pretty well. This was definitely one of those areas, though, that really stopped me up as a kid trying to play through this game. Because the difficulty spike was
Oh, I was really not in this.
definitely something that, as you know, like an 8-10-year-old, I was not prepared to deal with.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk! Go for the eyes, Boo!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Rusk!
Now, a long time ago, we got a quest here in Chapter 1. We got a quest from Gurk. A crusty old dwarf in Baragost has had his supposedly famous cloak stolen from him by a batch of Tasseloi in the Cloakwood. After our brief encounter, I've come to the conclusion that I'd do almost anything to rid him of that sour mood. We're finally able to access the Cloakwood, and we found his cloak. A quest that we got back all the way in Chapter 1. Whispers of Silence, Cloak of Non-Detection. Non-detectable by magical means such as detect invisibility and scrying. That is very useful for someone like Imowen, who already has the Boots of Stealth, plus this, and we can really start utilizing her moving stealthily and having invisibility potions and all that good stuff. Let's see. She's also not carrying a third thing in her quick items, so we ought to give her something. What should Imowen have? Maybe a potion of freedom. That seems good, actually, considering where we're going. But anyway, now that we got that dang cloak in the Cloakwood, we're gonna kind of just make a straight shot diagonal across this map. And as you can see, we have a large building here with Balquo, Pollen, and Aldoth Sashenstar. And this is their hunting lodge.
You there! Identify yourselves!
Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Let me introduce myself. I'm Eldith Sashenstar. You must understand that at the moment I'm under a terrible amount of stress. You see, my dear sir, there's a group of uncouth savages that has declared their intention of killing my friends and me. I've been holed up in this cabin for several days, and I've lacked the wherewithal to try and make an escape. Perhaps you kind folks would help a fellow in trouble? Yes, we would. Oh, good. I'm glad you have the sense of decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friends and I come here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we did not stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realize that it's well within our rights to hunt where we damn well please. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodmen lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Albon, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure that they plan to attack our cottage here, so we had best be prepared. Oh, I see. You're an asshole.
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
Seniad. Trespassers and butchers of our wood, I, Seniad, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought upon yourselves. Yet who are the ones who stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They have most likely not told you the druid they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear friends. Their lies befits the uncultured barbarians that they are. Seniad, 'tis good to see you once more. Jaheira, you are welcome among us. The trees have missed your gentle care. Will you aid us against these barbaric interlopers? I could do no less, Vas. I'm sorry, Eldith, but we're siding with the Druids. They have this great aloe vera balm that they're giving away samples of, and my armor has been chafing a bit, you know? What? Have you gone mad, throwing a lot in with this band of madmen? You treacherous savages! You'll suffer for your foolishness. I'll deal with Seniad after I kill you. Yeah. Your buddy's not gonna help you out at all? That is quite pathetic, my guy. Anyway, Greetings, I'm Seniad. I warn you, these are my protected lands. If you disturb the balance, repercussions will be severe. Consider yourself warned.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
You know, Dynahair, I like Minsk very much. I trust him. His heart is true, and it leads him rightly. But, thou wouldst say, with Minsk, now, there is always but. Yes, I am surprised by his ability to function as a ranger. Still, I mean, I always understood that a fairly high level of comprehension was needed for that. Perhaps thou would consult his companion. For aught I can tell, his skills have entered his sinew and bones, functioning there without a mind to guide. I asked Jaheira whether she thought Boo could possibly be what Minsk believes him to be. In her opinion, Boo is an ordinary rodent. Hast thou thought otherwise? I wondered. But if Minsk can function by believing in Boo, it means that his mind is not lost. He just perceives it as separate from himself. Now, perhaps then his healing is not out of the question. I do not know the answer to that. I am not trained so. I do know that it hath not been attempted. Minsk received his hurt, and then I was taken. Thou know of us since that time. And now we race the threat of war and have no time. Still, all this must end. I will speak to Vas about it, and then injury, pain should be redressed. if maybe. Aw, that's very sweet of you, Khalid. Thinking of Minsk's best interests. What do you guys have to say? Anything?
Hello?
I really think that Duke Elton should bring in part of the Flaming Fist and put down these wild men in the woods. I feel like you guys were supposed to attack. They may call themselves Druid, but they're no better than wild animals. You know, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here and assume that you guys were supposed to attack. Besides, I just don't like the cut of your jib. You have anything to say after that?
Never underestimate the power of nature's wrath.
There we go. Yeah, I think there was just some kind of little bug going on for whatever reason. Their hostility didn't trigger along with Eldos. And without all three of them dead, Seniad wasn't going to trigger his next dialogue piece, so... Luckily, that was an easy fix. I congratulate your wise decision. I wish you well for whichever endeavor you now embark. If your presence in this wood involves those known as the Iron Throne, then I would suggest you head west, then north. Be careful in your journeys, for there are many foul beasts that have inhabited the wood. Another danger is a sect of Shadow Druids. Their order is a dangerous splinter group of the true Druid order. You will not consider staying, Jaheira? I am afraid not. Very well, Jaheira. Before you leave, I must ask a favor of you. Speak, Seniad, and I, Voss and I, will listen. Ooh, that almost feels like a little bit of character growth from Jaheira. Including me? I'm so honored. A sect of Shadow Druids has taken over a part of the sacred forest as their territory, and we have so far failed to reclaim it. No doubt the mere presence of them would worry any druid committed to our true beliefs. This does concern me greatly, Seniad. I would be willing to aid you, if Voss would agree to a distraction from our own quest. Don't worry, Jaheira, we're totally going to take them out. There's one thing that you could help us with, Jaheira, as we require the assistance of someone that is less known to the Shadow Druids than my loyal followers. A few months ago, a Shadow Druid approached a young druidess from our circle by the name of Maretha, giving her an invitation to join their circle. This was a part of my plan to infiltrate their cursed circle, and it seemed to work for a few months, until 10 days ago. Maretha has not shown up at her secret meeting place with one of our druids. We've not seen or heard from her since, Jaheira. And I assume you want us to rescue her, if she's still alive. That is what I want you and your group to accomplish. Maretha possesses important information about the plans of the Shadow Druids, and probably knows the names of the Shadow Druids who have infiltrated our own order. She must be rescued, and soon, for the time of Shadowclave draws near. I see. And we do not have much time, I agree. Voss, you will help us in this undertaking, of course. What is this Shadowclave you speak of, Druid? Shadowclave is a secret celebration of the Shadow Druid sect, during which many druidic ceremonies take place. Initiation of new members is also rumored to happen during this celebration, but what concerns Seniad and I most is the public torture and execution of traitors and enemies of these Shadow Druids. If we do not make it in time, unfortunate Maretha will die a horrible death. That is not all, Jaheira. A few days ago, one of my druids chose to risk his life trying to sneak into the Shadow Druids' territories and rescue the woman he was enamored with. We've not heard from him since. You would remember him, Jaheira. It was Baldur. Baldur. Yes. Yes, I remember him. And I see he still is the hothead fool he once was. Who is this Baldur, Jaheira? He was a old friend of mine. That's all you need to know, Voss. I'll advise you not to pry any further, Voss. For your own sake. You're a wise man, Khalid, my love. And this wisdom has served you well. Now, Voss, we should start moving into the depths of the Cloakwood, if we are to save my friends. Very well, Jaheira. Let us help your fellow druids. Thank you, Voss. I knew I could count on your assistance. You've made a wise decision. Good luck to you.
Yes?
Will do.
Never underestimate the power of nature's wrath.
Alright. Cool. Let's go check out their hunting lodge real quick. Anything cool? Wow, it's a lot smaller on the inside.
Not a problem.
Heck yeah. All right. More arrow of fire, arrow of ice. A bastard sword, Condor +1. It is a +1/+3 versus shapeshifters. For Thaco, and 2d4 +1/+3 versus shapeshifters. This is a handy sword we will be holding on to. Unfortunately, Khalid is better with long swords, not bastard swords, so like... You know, I think if anyone's gonna have to take it, it's actually gonna be Minsk, and we're gonna remove that, that mace. But we'll swap Minsk back to his preferred two-handed sword. But in certain circumstances, that bastard sword's gonna come in handy. Alright. Take that. And that. Alright.
Not a problem.
Very thick patches of woods, and you definitely have to be careful to how your party members walk through them. Because they could end up getting all twisted up, and you could have your mage out first, and then your melee character's not able to get around them. Oh, Khalid.
Can I
Why did you...
make none of better?
Why'd you swap to punching? Don't do that. I know it's probably because I took the sword away from you, but yeah, don't do that.
Ooh, like the forest.
Alright. Here we have Koran, who is another pretty well-loved companion from this game.
Oh, travelers, hold a moment.
It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. I'm Koran, thief and archer. I've been alone in the wilderness for far too long. I wouldn't mind returning to the big city, but I've yet to collect my bounty. I'll share the reward with the lot of you if you'll help me hasten the hunt. You interested in hearing more? Yes, tell us more. Good. I'm glad you're smart enough to recognize opportunity when it comes knocking. The deal is this. I've been hired out by the mayor of Baragos to hunt down a great winged dragon that's been plaguing the caravan routes. He's offered 2,000 gold for its head. Now, before you get cold feet, let me allay your fears. The only descriptions of the beast have always mentioned its deadly barbed tail. From what I know about dragons, they don't have barbs on their tails. That's something unique to wyverns. So all we have to do is find this wyvern nest and kill it. Our only worries are if it has friends over for dinner. So, what's your decision? Yay or nay? Nay. Aren't stout enough of heart? I can understand. Not all of us are. So yeah, Koran. He is a chaotic good, I believe. Thief. He's a good archer. I believe he has like a dexterity of 20, so, you know, amazing dexterity. And his other stats are all pretty good as well. He makes a really good fighter even as just a thief. He might actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he might be a fighter slash thief. But he's a really good party member to have. I've definitely used him several different times in the past, and 10 out of 10 would recommend him. He's also just got kind of like a fun, suave, you know, thief personality. But it doesn't feel so tired or anything like that. It's just like, oh yeah, this guy's cool. I want to hang out with him.
No, my heart's really not in this.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
But definitely another fan favorite from the good party members. Alright, we've made it through the first map. On to Cloakwood Part 2. Yeah, we were waylaid by enemies, okay.
With ease.
Everyone move cautiously. Let's see if we can
Let's talk more fight.
turn some people
This
around.
would be a good place for a hench.
I stand ready.
You have need of me?
Go ahead and switch to melee, Khalid.
Go here, do that. What about my needs?
Go for the eyes, boo.
Hopefully,
Go for the eyes.
yeah, get Dinah here out of there. Good job.
Yep.
These boots were made for walking, and that's just
My
about it.
blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, my heart's really not
Go
in
for
this.
the eyes, boo.
For
Go
the
for the eyes.
fallen!
Rusk.
For right! For the fallen!
Minsk is, or not Minsk, but Voss has taken some damage, but I think we're gonna be okay. Good work. These guys, everything in this forest sucks.
I care not. I am gone.
It's very easy for even on these in-between maps to end up setting off a trap and really screwing yourself.
It will be done.
However, Emowyn's not detecting any traps. That's what I'm talking about.
Who are as directed?
Cool. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Emowyn, how did you not see that?
I am gone.
I'll do my best.
I stand. It will be done.
If a tree falls as good as done.
Not a
Alright.
problem.
Get out of there, you guys. Dang.
Not a problem.
You point, I punch.
Boo signals that we should watch out for traps. Just look at the way he frantically scratches his belly. He always does that when traps are around. Or when he has a really bad itch, but I'm not sure that's the case. Thus, I know that this part of the Cloakwood is heavily infested with ettercaps and spiders. I would advise great caution, as these creatures are not only highly poisonous, but are also known to set devious traps for the unwary. While I possess the knowledge of how to cure the dangerous toxins, having a steady supply of antidote potions is advisable, especially if you insist on a more thorough examination of this area. Yeah. So true, so true. There is going to be traps everywhere. So, Emmeline, get towards the front of the party. And let's have a chat with this poor lad, Tiber.
Excuse me. Please let me speak before you attack.
Hello, travelers. I'm Tiber. Could I please take up your time? I'd be very grateful if you would just listen to... Oh, if you would just help me! What is it that troubles you, stranger? Thank you. Thank... you. It's my brother, you see. He and I went into the Cloakwood to clear the woods of the spider colony that infests it. I know it sounds foolish, but my brother had found the sword Spider's Bane. The sword was created to kill spiders, and we thought we could become famous. The heroes of Cloakwood, and all that. But my brother hasn't returned yet, and it's been more than a week. Please, could you go into the woods and find him for me? My mother would be so shattered if Chelek were to be dead. I am grieved, for I foresee that 'tis as thou fear. The spiders do not keep prisoners. Yet I myself was a captive no less vicious critters, and survived a while before Vas came to the rescue. Poor defenseless boy, lost in these woods. We must find him, Vas, we must. We'll find your brother for you. Don't worry. Oh, yes. Please search quickly. His name's Chelek. Be careful. Yeah. We're gonna take a look. Alright. Let's... Let's up our chances here by giving Emmeline a little boosted luck in regards to finding traps.
Yes?
Because this place can be a nightmare. Look at that.
What you want?
Emmeline, go ahead and drink up.
That call?
Cast
Nature's
this.
servant awaits.
Cast Bark Skin on Emmeline. Because she's gonna be out front for a lot of things. Yeah, okay.
Yep. This way. I cannot. This way.
Yeah. And as soon as you find a trap, you're likely to find some spiders
You're a queer fella.
not far
I've done had
behind.
enough of this.
So we're gonna try and lure them this way.
I stand ready.
Oh, Cyclops really not in this. Oh, Cyclops.
And we're probably going to swap everybody to ranged. Just so that we are doing less rushing forward.
Yes?
What you want?
Less talk, more fight.
Ranged.
You've attacked, tread lightly.
Range.
You must show respect in nature.
Whatever they need.
Yes, everybody
Stand ready.
range.
With ease.
We should be able to get down here just fine.
Yep.
But Emmeline, go ahead and look for the next trap.
Not a problem.
I care not. I am gone.
Enemy sighted. Uh-huh. I knew it. We'll leave it for now, because everybody is ranged. So just let it come to us.
All right.
You have need of me?
Cool one.
And then Minsk, go ahead.
I can, but try.
Good.
I stand ready.
You're a cool
Alright.
fellow.
I doubt that was all that was up here, but
I've done had enough of
Emmeline can at least, yeah, rush in. There we go. Disarm the trap.
this way.
And get on back. Minsk, hold them off.
It will be done.
All right, excellent.
You point, I punch.
Back to range, just in case. And Khalid actually leveled up. I'm almost a little surprised we're at this point already. But cool. Khalid will be a fighter level 6. Awesome. Ooh. And we get another proficiency slot. Let's put that in longbow. That makes him a master. This character receives a +3 to hit, +3 to damage, and for warriors only, an extra half attack per round with the selected weapon. Very good. Very, very good. Jahira, only 2,000 away. 3,500. Alright, cool.
Yes?
Well, thank you. These portraits were all done by me.
With ease.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Let's talk more fight.
Oh, Minsk, go ahead
For
and
the eyes,
get up
fool.
there.
Go for the eyes.
Nature is good as stone.
I stand ready.
Alright, Emmeline.
Yep. This way.
Time to inch forward. And look for more traps. There it is. I knew there'd be another one almost right away.
It will
They're
be done.
all
I care not.
over this
way.
place.
Yes? Not a problem.
Huh, I'm gone.
Aha! My nemesis, a sword spider. Ugh. Alright.
I stand ready with ease.
What you want?
I warn everybody who
I've
does not
done
like
had enough of
spiders. These guys creep me out. Well,
will be
inch
done.
forward just a little bit more. They move fast. They automatically have like double speed compared to other spiders. Alright. Get it?
Oh,
Da!
I've done had enough of
Yes?
this. I care not.
I hate them.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
I feel... You're a queer fellow.
Goddamn.
I stand ready.
Oh god.
Oh, omnipresent authority figure.
Heal Emoin.
Not a problem.
What you want? I am gone.
Alright. Is there another trap here? There's a regular spider. I'm less worried about you. I can get back in time.
Yes?
Oh, poison. Perfect.
I stand ready.
Good job, good job.
Not a problem.
Yep, this way.
Aha. Not one we would be likely to run into, but just in case. Is there really not another
problem.
sword spider here? I'm shocked. I feel like there's always at least 2 sword spiders here. Well, anyway, we have found a spider's nest.
You've a task?
Alright. Jahira?
They wish my ear.
Well, that won't be necessary. Do that.
Can I help you?
Viewpoint, I
I care not.
Alright.
Yes? Not a problem.
In we go. Okay. This fight was always a fun one to do as a kid, because it's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and throw some fireballs down. Oh, no, 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 no. Throw fireballs where I tell you.
Need of me?
You're a queer fellow.
Go ahead and do that.
I stand ready.
Yeah,
Nature's
no.
servant awaits.
Alright. Hello. Sential. Kill the meat, my pets. Send those spiders to their deaths. There aren't any arachnophobes here. Shut up and die. So I didn't end up picking the correct dialogue, but you can end up having a dialogue here with this guy that has some implications for Baldur's Gate 2, which is kind of interesting. If we die, I'll be sure to show that off.
I feel so cold.
Oh, jeez.
What you want? I've done
Emmeline, get out of here if you can. Oh, wait. I will not resist. Kill me, but first I would tell you of my curse to get it off my chest. Oh, never mind. I just spoiled what he was going to talk about. Okay. My curse. It is all I remember now. I used to be beautiful and powerful. An exotic sorceress with many powers at my command and suitors at my door. But I only had eyes for one man, John Irenicus. He was a great and powerful wizard, the only man worthy of my affections, or so I thought. Though I lusted for John, he cared little for me, for he had another whom he was married, Lady Tenova. I could say the second one, but like, we don't know anything about any of this, so we're gonna say, please go on, that's quite a story. So I plotted and schemed, and eventually came up with a plan to rid the world of Tenova. When the deed was done and Tenova lay dead, I was exultant, but not for long. John went mad with fury, and using his powerful magics, divined the identity of his wife's murderer. He arrived at my tower, and I allowed him entry. Desirous to finally consummate our love, John disabled me with his spells, and then he cursed me to this body, and set spiders to feed me and keep me alive. So you see, if you were my friend, you would kill me. Yeah, alright. Ammoin died. Reload. Ammoin, move back. Okay.
Not a problem.
Yep. Okay.
That called?
Maybe actually try to summon other things for the spiders to hit.
You're a queer fellow.
That is almost always a winning strategy.
Can I help you?
Nature's servant awaits.
Cool one, sir.
Yes? I stand ready.
Another annoying thing about this map in particular is that there are a lot of places you can't walk on the spider web, but it's also not very clear, so your characters end up pathing around really weird, and I do not care for it.
No less than done.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Okay.
I wish my ear.
Oh, did you not do it? You didn't, did you? Try again. There we go. Okay. Now shoot a fireball over this way.
Yes, oh, omnipresent authority
Let's try a skull trap as well. Yes, your curse. Quite a story. Oh, goodness. Jahira. Give Voss an elixir of health.
I stand ready.
Okay.
I wish my ear.
Did you do it? You did not do skull trap. Oh, but now everybody's in the way.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Also, yeah, we are not letting you live. Not even a little bit.
ready.
Woof. Okay, there we go. What the fuck is that? I know, right? A cursed sorceress murderer lady.
You've a task?
We're out of healing potions.
Yes?
Okay.
Not a problem.
More importantly, though, there's a stash here with a dead body. Here you go, Minsk.
I stand ready. Not a problem.
Alright, we should be relatively safe to go back the way we came. But yeah, this fight was always like one of those fights that really sticks out in my mind when I think about this game. Because it's so bizarre. Like, you've just got this like cursed lady who controls the spider, and she's awful and evil. And then of course you have the whole situation with the brother and the spider sword, and you have the sword spiders to deal with, and they're creepy and they're fast, and the poison. This is a very memorable fight, especially if you don't know what you're getting into.
Please let me speak before you attack.
Chalik! Oh, Chalik! How will I ever tell my mother? I was so stupid. I should have stopped this stupid idea. Such a waste. Such a waste. You can keep the damn sword. It's been more of a curse than anything else. I thank you for bringing my brother's body. There was little you could have done. 'Tis a sad lesson that every young adventurer learns eventually. Being brave doth not make one invincible. Poor Chalik. Yeah.
Yes? With ease.
We're gonna use this relatively safe area here to try and do a quick rest. Dinah here sits quietly for a long time, her brow furrowed. The light wind blows smoke her way and drops a spark on her skin. She jumps with a shout. Dust now! Not touch me, dog! It doth not become me to be so frightful. I've pondered the visions of past fears far too long. That's just mean. Make yapping and howling sounds? Boo. Pick up a blanket and roll it over Dinah Here's shoulders. Here, that should keep thee from harm. In armor of wool. This blanket will not shield thee from a sword or an arrow, but the one who gave it to thee just might. Boo says that Minsk will soon have to find another witch, the way Vas never leaves Dinah Here's side. But Minsk does not want another witch. Minsk said Vas should find his own witch. My brave, I can defend myself against a sword or an arrow. I am not afraid of present danger or of what the future has in store for me. 'Tis memories that assault me. Thou art ever there. I wish that my mind would fail me for the first time in my life. But no, I remember all too well the deep pit I was thrown into, and the heavy stone cover that the nose moved to close the opening for the night, shutting me off in the complete darkness with only a trickle of air coming through a thin slot to disturb this stench. When thou walked me to the surface, and ye fainted, so fragrant the air felt, when 'twas in truth full of foul smells and death and vomit and blood. Dost thou think I can forget those countless days when I occupied myself with trying to devise an escape plan and discounting possibility after possibility? Do not forget that there were things I was frightened more of than death itself. Talk to me. Sometimes the fears of old lessen when they're spoken out loud to a compassionate listener. I shall keep this to such time when I turn into white-haired and toothless crone. I have no matters of import to attend, but to sit on the doorstep and tell children fanciful tales. And thou shalt figure in those as a prominent hero, thou hast my word. Now rest well and worry not about me. Aw.
I stand ready.
Nature's servant awaits.
Alright, that'll do. Alright, two-handed sword. The Spider's Bane +2. Equipped abilities, protects the wielder from any magics that affect movement, such as hold and web. Thaco +2. It's a 1d10 +2 slashing, speed factor of 8. I love this sword. It's probably my favorite weapon in this whole game. It's just very, very iconic to me. And I always give it to Minsk. So now he has a base Thaco of 11, which is great. And yeah, he will no longer be affected by things that can hold him. So he has free action all the time, which is great. And you can also go ahead and identify this other Wand of Frost. Oh, we really gotta start using these, huh? Alright. Gotta use wands more often before they become a problem in my inventory. Come on, guys. Now, with that taken care of, we're gonna ignore pretty much the rest of this map. Because it's full of traps and spiders. And if we can just get out of here, that would be great.
I've done had enough of this.
So we are gonna make our way up to the top as carefully as we can.
I stand ready. Not a problem.
Anybody? Anything? No?
I care not. I am gone.
Okay, Emmeline, what do you think about this? That looks pretty trappable.
Boo liked the forest.
Yeah, well, you can tell Boo I don't like this forest. Alright. Make a run for it, y'all.
Please.
Get out of this map. Alright, Cloakwood, part 3.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Wow, 2 for 2, huh? Oh, and it's gotta be wyverns, huh? Okay. Just because they aren't dragons doesn't mean they won't fuck us up.
You have need of me?
Khalid
Yes?
and Voss.
Whatever they need.
Go ahead and go for the
As smart
attack
as I
there.
can.
You point, I punch.
You three go for this guy.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Gotta make sure to
They
keep
wish
Dinah
my
here
ear.
out of the way. Let's try that Wand of Frost.
They're called.
All right.
I stand ready.
Good work. Let's get the
Whatever
other
they
one.
need.
Let's talk bowl plate and packing steel. Cool one, sir. Butt kicking for goodness!
It will be done.
Good job, team. Wyverns can also poison you. That's what Kuran was talking about with their barbed tails. It's definitely troublesome. A wyvern head weighs 30. We'll hand these off to Minsk. We'll see how many we can carry back with us.
Yes?
Alright, quickly now. Hopefully you don't run into any traps. Whew. Alright. We approach the grounds where the Shadow Druids tread. Allow me to tell you more of them, Voss. The Druidic Order normally accepts many different philosophies, and thus has many different branches. But only one of these branches live waging constant warfare with the others, mostly secret, but on occasion openly. These people, the Shadow Druids, believe that nature is a cleansing force that must be put to use to fight civilization, that, according to their beliefs, has weakened humankind. Their attempts to encourage people to abandon the attainment of civilization and return to a more primitive existence as hunters and gatherers is often carried out with aggression and violence. While they think themselves as caring for nature and balance, the means by which they fight for their goals can be cruel and evil, contrary to what the Druidic Order proposes. They will not let us pass through their territories without interrogation, and as soon as they see me, they might react violently. I count on your support, Voss.
I stand
All right.
ready. With ease.
Hey, but at least we don't have to worry about traps as much.
My blade will cut you down.
They wish my ear.
You're a queer fellow.
I can only presume that the Shadow Druids have also affected the wildlife in this area to basically attack anybody who
I punch.
appears. So that is
Yes?
why that bear attacked us.
Not a problem.
Also, everyone, say hello to another companion character, the Sleazebag Eldoth.
Gentlemen, gentlewomen, may I introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
It is a surprise to find such beautiful people wandering these woods. All of you look rather weary, down on your times, I might say. Why don't we all rest, and I'll treat you to some refreshments, perhaps some Burduskin amber wine? Yeah, sure, we're thirsty right now. Oh, I hope you're enjoying your liquor. It's some of the best you can find. All of you are probably wondering why I'm being so generous. Obviously not from the kindness of his heart, you think. Well, in a way, I am. You look like the type to be on the outlook for ways to improve the quality of your life. Well, I have a proposal that could help you in that endeavor. You see, there's a girl, my lover in fact, who desires to escape her father and live on her own. Her father is Entar Silvershield, one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. This, of course, makes her desires more difficult than the average city girl. However, with your assistance, we could help her escape the tyrannical clutches of Entar. Here's the punchline. Since Entar's going to be hunting us anyway, we can blackmail him for hordes of cash and not worry about our captive escaping. After all, we're doing all of it for the sake of Ski. Now, we needn't go about this right away. In fact, I'll help with whatever you're doing until you decide to head up to Baldur's Gate. Just think of it as one favor deserving another. Are you always this slimy, or is this one of your better days? Go find someone else to help in your worthless schemes. You're missing the opportunity of your life. Yeah, whatever, dude. Damn, yeah. So this is Eldoth. He is another companion that comes as a pair. Because you get Eldoth, and then you eventually have to go and get Ski. Who is willing, essentially, to be kidnapped. And she very much has a young, girlish affect. And he kind of has, like, a guy definitely at least in his late 20s. If not older. And yeah, she's absolutely being taken advantage of. And you can help that happen if you're evil. And do that.
I stand ready.
This guy sucks.
It will be
anyway. I don't even think he's got good stats or anything. Ski has some okay-ish stats, I think. Shock and surprise, I never do this side quest. So I'm really only speaking what I know from, like, looking at wiki entries. I don't think I've ever had this guy in my party. Even when I'm doing an evil run, I'm like, no, I'll pass.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
You there! I command you to stop, so that I may parley with you a moment. Lascol. Who are you? What is it that you want with us? My name's Lascol, and I'm the protector of the Cloakwood. I would ask you a question before I take my leave of you. I have a message for those that serve the Iron Throne. Would you be a representative of that organization? We have no connection to that evil group. We're sworn enemies of the Iron Throne. An enemy of an enemy is a friend. My earlier question was just a test. I'm glad to know that you also oppose this organization. They've been a blight on these woods ever since they reopened that ancient dwarven iron mine. Well, I'm glad to know you. Take this. Hopefully it will aid you against the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne's fort is located to the east. So, thou style thyself an enemy of the Iron Throne openly now. Well, one cannot hide. All in a sack, I suppose. So mayhap it is for the best. An offering from one of those filthy shadow druids. I'm amazed he did not attack us on sight. Still, Voss, I would not trust those detestable brews of theirs. That potion should be disposed of instead of consumed. Your companion professed his friendship. Do not test my tolerance. Spicy. Oh, no, this seems legit, Jaheira. It's fine. It's not a very good potion. It won't be useful for us in fighting the Iron Throne, I can tell you that much. But... Oh... Oh, just needed a little stretch break. I think a little water break too. I do remember seeing that we are, yeah, getting close to some more level ups. Man, I love it when the characters level up. Getting there. I wonder if everyone, obviously Khalid's already gotten a level up for this chapter, but I wonder if everybody else will get one
It will
before
be
we
done.
get to the end of the chapter, not the game. They will definitely level up before the end of the game. We still have quite a ways to go. I would say we're safely over the halfway point, if not more than that.
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
You cannot hide from judgment while in the sight of a shadow druid. All who claim membership in the traditional druidic orders must contend with our wrath, as will all that defile nature. I've identified Jahira among you. No doubt she's converted you to her fantastical views, wherein people live alongside nature in harmony. Such views are weak, and must be purged. You have consorted with enemies of the shadow druids, and death shall be the penalty. But do you have the strength to carry out this penalty, you wicked fanatic? Does a handful of shadow druids have the strength to oppose civilization and shatter it, sending the remains of humankind back in descent to barbaric state akin to orcs? No, neither you nor your vile comrades have the strength to do so, and this is a lesson you are about to learn. Then I shall die defending my faith, and return where the Great Mother needs me again. Stupid. Stupid, stupid. Also, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but you're a druid in AD&D 2.
For the fallen!
You can't do shit! I'm out here fighting sword spiders, and you've got studded leather armor and a quarterstaff? Get real, brother! I have sneezes more powerful than you. Aha! And here we have yet another recruitable NPC. Baldur.
I am Baldur. I have been looking for those who would fight for the sanctity of this forest.
Evil men have been defiling the woodland with smoke and waste, all in a futile quest for the metal iron. Would you join me in my task? I would destroy these men of the Iron Throne. Come with me. They dwell to the east within a fort. This girl and I will never get along. She will not be an asset to this group and will only bring strife and dissent amongst us. Okay. I was gonna say, they don't even give me the option? What the hell? I mean, fair, wouldn't take her anyway, but I urge you to refuse her offer, Voss. I was not planning on letting her join us, Jahira. Your druidic abilities are more than enough for our group. I'm glad you think so, and have not failed to see the reason. Your lack of concern for this forest's suffering is disappointing. So surprisingly, she won't attack us. But maybe somewhere, if you've played Baldur's Gate 3, in the very back of your mind, you're like, wait, Faldorn, I know that name. Why do I know that name? That's because Faldorn is referenced in Baldur's Gate 3. She is the shadow druid who is... she's the druid that's leading the shadow druids that Kaga is in contact with. So we don't see her directly, but if you do Kaga's quest a specific way where you get to see who it is that she's been co-conspiring with, you'll see that Faldorn has moved up the ranks and has become a shadow druid on all this time. Which I think is an interesting callback.
With ease.
Now, the druids also have a tree home here.
Yes?
We're gonna
With
make sure
ease.
to take any of their decent stuff.
I stand ready.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
Amarande. Siniet's followers are well known to me. You travel with the one known as Jahira. Her naive views of society living in harmony with nature must be cleansed from the world, so that nature may regain the respect it deserves. As a shadow archdruid, it falls on me to be the sickle that cleaves your parasitic taint from this forest. There'll be no talking, no negotiation! Ah, the infamous Shadow Archdruid himself, as unbalanced and unreasonable as any of his followers, as one can judge by the way of his greeting. And if the sickle that will try to cut me down is as dull as your wit, then I have very little to fear. Voss and I shall clear this wood of the taint of the Shadow Druids, so that the true Druids can resume their caring nurturing of the forest. You're as good at platitudes as your mentor Seniad. Minsk doesn't understand. Why do all these people hate Jahira so much? She's a nice lady. Maybe a little too bossy and a bit edgy. Actually, she reminds Minsk of Brethe the Unmarried back home. What, boo? No, I don't think I want her to pull my ear again. Imagine what she would do to us if she knew we got Khalid so drunk at the Jovial Juggler. Ahem! So it was you. Rest assured, we will have some words on this later. Sometimes I think you do that on purpose, Minsk. The Great Mother does not care if you do not understand or are not bug. She walks her own course, and so should I, her servant. Or perhaps you were expecting the release of a trespasser. Fools, nature is brutal, efficient, and unforgiving. You will get no help from me. Hand over Maretha now, Amarade, or are you not truly Archdruid here? I am Archdruid here, and I make the decisions. And Arthe merely extends my will with force. He's away, leading the rituals on the island to cleanse this wood of the taint. Only he can release those I have ceded to him. Seniad will learn that his days are numbered, as are those of his feeble followers. Alright. Not even gonna do a thing. I'm just gonna let the party. Oh no! Wow. 120 experience. Pathetic. Alright.
With ease.
As directed.
Yes?
Yeah, it's like they could have at least... I mean, I guess I don't know what level these druids are. Maybe they are a high level. But, like, they really should have gone all out with their armor and equipment and made them, like, an actual threat. Because these guys are so nothing.
With ease. It will be done.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Alright, we gotta figure out where this other shadow druid is.
Don't mess with nature,
Aha.
or it'll mess with you.
Ezifa. You're friends of Jahira, are you not? She is a druid that follows. We do not share. Blah, 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 blah. Shadow druid nonsense. Or is it because of your extremist doctrine, more atrocities against nature are performed as an act of revenge in retaliation to your cruel misdeeds? You and your blasted kin harm the Great Mother more than civilization that you seek to oppose. You have done this by antagonizing nature with one of its most wondrous creations, the humankind. You shall be dealt with swiftly, as will be the animal enslaver. Unlike you, we have strengths, and I will oppose him. You will find no slaves here, Jaheira, only willing warriors, both humans and beasts. But I can see that it is true. You are among those who lie willingly about us. You want to kill me and prove yourself the stronger? Do it then, but know that by our hand a true defender of nature shall be slain. Like, come on, guys! Blah, 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 yeah. A cave. That's promising. Oh! Baby wyverns. And Peter of the North. Move along, friends. Nothing to see here. Just a humble woodsman doing a little spelunking. Accompanied by a horde of equally humble baby wyverns. State your purpose here, lest I follow my duty as nature's servant and determine it for myself. This is an odd place to meet a woodsman. Are you not afraid of those baby wyverns behind you? You just don't know the subtleties of wood and wood-related activities. These creatures are docile, and it's worth the risk. Even in the darkest of caves, it can be a rewarding experience for the woodsmen that know how to handle himself. Why, the subterranean trees can yield the best material for carving, ornamental things. Alrighty then, I shall leave you to your work. Far be it from me to get between a man and his wood, so to speak. Jokes that as a kid went whoosh right over my head. But no, we're gonna say subterranean trees. Are you quite sure you know what you're talking about? Certainly. Have I given you cause to doubt me? Of course not. Everything is just as it should be. There is nothing untoward about me or my wife. I mean, there's nothing untoward about these wyverns. Are you implying something? Do your actions not seem odd to you? Not at all. It is not uncommon for woodsmen to seek out the comfort of natural caverns and oh, to blazes with it. I can tell by your questions that you suspect me of lying, and I tire of this ruse. No, I'm not a simple woodsman. I'm training these beasts to serve as guards. And now that you've interrupted me, I shall never have them ready for the mine. Your presence has agitated them, and they'll be unmanageable for days now. Perhaps I can placate them with meat. Your meat. You enslave poor, innocent little wyverns. Minsk shall have to take the boot to your vile deeds, yes sir. Not bad boots. Wonder if my trainees would leave them after they're done eating your corpses. Yeah, take care of those baby wyverns.
Oh, I lots of it.
My blade will cut you down to size.
All right. For the fallen!
Oh, just a little guy. And Peter of the North is defeated. You get no security guard wyverns.
It will be done.
another mithril ring I don't know what to do with.
With ease.
Well, that did not have shadow druids, unfortunately. It was something a little bit tougher. Just a little bit, though. The wyverns, at least, could have poisoned me. Some spiders. Just some regular huge spiders, though. Unless they poison us, I think we should be fine. Yep. All good. You know, just in case, let's go up here. We're running out of areas where these shadow druids could be.
With ease.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Ooh, Mints. You're not Mints. Khalid, come back down here.
I stand ready.
Did I wish my ear? For the fallen!
With ease.
Alright. No shadow druids up there. It's gonna turn out they were hiding in like this little area all along. Or something. It'd be silly if they were over here. It feels like you would have to, you know, encounter the main group of them over here first. Or who knows, maybe they're on the next map. Because this is definitely content that was added by the mod, so I'm the NPC project mod, so I'm not quite as certain about where it goes or what I need to do next. If I had to guess at this point, though, I'd say it's probably pretty safe to say it's on the next map. So we're gonna go ahead and march forward.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
3 for 3, waylaid again.
Called no less
Yes?
done.
You have need of me?
Less talk, more fight.
Whatever
Go
the
for the
need.
eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
You've a task?
No! No!
Oh, Khalid got poisoned. We're okay, though. Oh, Minsk also got poisoned. Okay. Get me 2 of these. One of them here. There you go. And there. Oh, Khalid, you already had one. Oh, good.
Cool one, sir.
I stand ready.
No! Don't!
Oh, it happened again.
Yes?
This time we'll just use one of our own spells. Here you go. Okay.
Yes?
There! Nice! And Minsk leveled up. Cool. Ranger level 6. We get another proficiency slot. Yeah, we could give him one for Bastard Sword, so he's good with that Shapeshifter one. Because he can't take another one in two-handed. We could do two-handed weapon style. But that doesn't really offer a whole lot of bonuses. It was a -2 bonus to speed factor. It's not nothing, but I think I'd rather he just have some proficiency with that Bastard Sword. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Level 6. Oh yeah.
You point, I punch.
Go ahead and
I
pick
stand
those up.
ready. It will be done.
Ah, yes.
What was that?
Damn! Wyvern took the cow! Ah. Gee, I wonder if, the Shadow Druids are nearby. Beater cast Iron Skins.
They wish my ear.
Yes?
I can prep
Awaits.
some spells, too.
I stand ready.
Not the cow! Yes, that scene is also cut. Just completely gone, no replacement, nothing. And again, it's such a nice way to introduce you to this area. Well, I guess I cast prematurely, because I'm having trouble finding people here.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Teleporting around.
Whatever they need.
I see your game.
What you want? This way.
Lightning Bolter.
It will be done.
Boom!
Yes?
They wish my ear.
Yep.
Yes, oh omnipresent
Switch to
authority,
range.
speak
That
Can I-
would make more sense. There we go.
I stand ready. With ease.
Rest. I have a bad case
Just
of
a random hostile dryad. Oh, here we go. Strangers, get away from here. To the treehouse. Maretha, rescuer, don't bother with me. Even when dying, he is so foolishly noble. Onward, Voss, we cannot allow these shadow filth to kill him. You dare intrude in our sacred rituals, outsider, and you've dragged one of those false druids with you. For that you shall die, interloper. Yeah.
Live to kill us.
Uh-huh.
Echo.
I don't want to do anything to hurt the other guy. So...
Oh, my heart's really not injured.
Whatever they need.
I care not.
Oh, they have insect swarm. Wow. They actually got it off. I'm impressed. Insect swarm's a good spell.
My bad.
Go ahead and see if you can get away from that.
I'll do my best.
Yes?
Who do we actually have control of?
You're a
Go
clear
in.
fellow.
That.
You have needed me.
Go ahead and switch you to some better arrows.
I stand ready.
But yeah, insect swarm, great spell. I'm impressed any of them got it off. Baldur, you fool! How could you be so reckless? Lie down and allow yourself to be healed. We're gonna have to wait till this wears off. Oh, or you could do it in a cutscene. That works too. Jaheira? Jaheira, is that you? I thought I'd never see your face again after you left. I thought I told you to lie down, foolish man, and preserve your strength. Do not speak, especially not of the past. You've not changed in all those years, Jaheira. How have you been during all this time? Hello, Baldur. It is good to see you again. My greetings to you, Khalid, as well. It appears my question has been answered, then. Enough of this nonsense, Baldur. We were sent by Siniad to look for you and this woman, Maretha. And that is what we will attempt to do. By Sylvanas, praise you and Siniad both. Please, Jaheira, you must free her. There is a bridge over the river nearby. Cross it and go back south. Find the treehouse. She was just taken there to be tortured by Endarthe, one of the Shadow Archdruids. Please hurry. We will try our best, Baldur. Stay here and try not to move around too much. Come, Voss. Let us teach these heretics a few harsh lessons.
Yes?
Oh, nice.
It will be done.
Spell's done. Wow, they had some magical equipment. I'm so unimpressed with them. Just generally. Yes, here you go, Jaheira. You're almost out of regular arrows. Leather armor +1. Arrow of ice. Right, and we still have this club we haven't identified. Alright, let's see if we can manage to do a rest. You rested for 8 hours. There's battle music playing, but I think we're okay.
You've a task?
Oh, Jaheira, go ahead and level up too. Additional priest spells. Level 3 spells added 1. And 5 hit points and a lore increase. A singular lore. Alright. Oh, level 3, let's go! Oh, yeah, man. We could call lightning. Important to note that call lightning only works while you are outside, so perfect for an area like this. Cure medium wounds. Dispel. Invisibility purge. Summon insects. I gotta have summon insects. It's one of my favorite spells. Invisibility purge is just good generally to have. Another summon insects. Alright. Dinah here. Go ahead and tell us what these are. A spear +1. And Mighty Oak +2. 1d6 +2 crushing. I think this is still better. Yeah, because this is basically a +3 weapon. It would be better in like 1 or 2 situations, but overall, this other one's just gonna be better like 90% of the time. Okay.
I stand ready.
Try doing another rest. You can get some daylight. Yeah, and healing spells were automatically cast on rest. So that's good. I could heal the party up more, but I think we're gonna press forward.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Okay, he did say cross the bridge and then head south.
My blade will cut you down to size.
More Tasloy.
For right. And I always for right.
went south. Where's this treehouse I'm supposed to be finding? Well, there's our final destination, the mine.
It will be done.
But we aren't ready for that yet. We've got to finish up the Cloakwood. That's a big rock. Aha! A trail of blood! That can only mean good things.
Ah, what now? Need your pantaloons pressed?
Yes?
I will take a moment to heal us now. At least just a little bit
I
more.
stand
Okay.
ready. It will be done.
Oh, look! More wyverns!
They wish my ear.
I wish
What
you
you
throw fireball in there.
Yes?
Go ahead and drink a potion.
By your command.
And cast
Less
armor.
talk, more fight.
Minsk. Switch to arrows for a bit. Same with you, Voss.
Yes?
Alright. Good.
I stand ready.
Now swap back to dagger.
Cool one.
And you swap back to sword.
Go here. Do that. What about my needs?
Yep.
Ooh, I think they got hit by the... Yeah, they got hit by the skull trap a little bit. Voss and Jaheira took some damage
This would
there.
be a good place for a hinge.
Whoops.
Yes?
It's alright.
I stand ready.
These boots were made for walking, and that's just what we'll do.
Let's try glitter dust. Blind them. Ooh, Voss. Get rid of that poison on Jaheira.
If a tree
Yep.
falls in the forest,
Yes?
I'll kill the bastard who done it. For the fallen!
And come on. There you go.
You point, I hunt.
Excellent.
I stand ready.
Now, real question.
With ease.
Is that all? Nope. There is more. Oh, okay. A very nasty cave. As you can see, we avoided the worst of the wyverns. It was already taken care of. And the eggs... I kind of enjoyed the environmental storytelling here, is that this wyvern was trying to protect its nest of eggs, but the wyvern died, the eggs still hatched, and so the rest of the cave is kind of like a bloody, gory mess. There's large insect creatures, there's farm animals and cows.
Nature's servant
Farm
awaits.
animals and cows, horses and cows. And yeah, just Just you can see exactly what was going on here. Khalid, have you thought about using a club or staff until this iron crisis passes? You're not trying to get me to switch profession again, are you, Jahira, dear? Nonsense. I just wouldn't want to see you surrounded by enemies with just a hilt in your hand. I think you should keep a wooden weapon in reserve. Yes, that might be a good idea, though, as you know, none of my tools has ever failed me yet. Well, that's because you're lucky to have me keep them well maintained. And some of us just find sharp weapons, like words, so much more satisfying to resolve disputes than blunt ones. Though, I must say, you can employ both with fealty, dear wife. Flatterer. Perhaps I can carry a spare sword or two. And those might break too, when we're leagues away from the nearest smithy. I knew we should have grabbed that two-hander for you. Even if its price was outrageous. Something that can go through stone like that, sword won't break anytime soon. That would have taken up most of our money, and we were in Calimport, a long way from our employer. Not to mention that the merchant wanted us to pay for the potion of strength needed to pull it out from where it was stuck. You're right, and the smiths hold their iron in such respect. Wood is cheap and dependable. Any piece may be carved from its roots, ripped from its branch, shattered from its trunk, and it will continue to live and to hum with all of nature's vitality. Nothing beats a good club and a sturdy spear with a fire-sharpened tip. Nothing. Those smiths. Puh. Control your temper, my dear. At least until tonight.
It will be done.
Oh, you two.
Yes?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I stand ready with ease.
That's more than I can carry. I don't really need to lug that around, actually. It's heavy armor. Nobody needs it. It's not gonna sell for that much. A wand of fear. Now Jahira has 2 wands of fear. I ought to put one of them back up here, so I actually maybe use it.
I stand ready. It will be done.
Well, Minsk, you're finally carrying too much, huh? Not by a lot, though. That's alright, we can move stuff around just a bit. Alright, well, no shadow druids.
With ease.
Go for the eyes, fool! Go for the eyes!
I'm sorry, little baby wyverns, but there's not much else I can do but attack you. What did you hit Khalid with? Ability score drained. Not sure which one you drained. Maybe wisdom? Unsure. Alright, I'm thinking we're gonna have to cross another bridge here to find our shadow druids. This very thin bridge.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, another one.
My blade will cut you down to size.
They're everywhere.
My heart's really not in this.
Is this finally the path? It's gonna take us to the thing?
My heart's
Or to
really
more
not in
baby
this.
wyvern? Man, we really are clearing the place out of them. I don't know how these shadow druids live here with these guys around. Because even a baby wyvern can take out a higher level druid. I'll be real. And no, I say all these disparaging things about druids in this game. And Jaheira is one of my favorite characters, but she's helped out significantly by also having the fighter class. And also, whenever I play D&D, I tend to love playing as a druid. But
My blade will cut
druids
you down to
in
size.
AD&D 2 really got the short end of the stick.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
And there's really not enough decent equipment for them in this game to help balance that out. Dost thou remember the Year of Shadows, also known as the Time of Troubles? Dost thou remember the God's War? Ooh. I was a boy of 11 years in the Year of Shadows, even if I claimed that I was almost a man grown back then. I have no more idea of the Time of Troubles than a man who stays in his basement has of a thunderstorm. He hears a thunderclap, but he is not soaked through by the rain. The lightning bolts and hail pass him by. I'd welcome your recount of the events, Dynaheir. In the year 1358, in Day Reckoning, Bane and Myrkle stole the Tablets of Fate from Lord Eo. And that is why Lord Eo cast the gods into mortal bodies, until such time as the tablets were recovered. Thus started the War of the Avatars. 4 adventurers, Adon, a cleric of Sune, Sirik, Kevlamore, and Midnight, were successful in finding the tablets and returning them to Eo. 3 of that company, excepting only Adon, were raised to godhood in place of the slain gods Bane, Baal, Myrkle, and Mistra. Other gods had perished as well, Torn, Warkeen, and perhaps the Era. But Mistra is not dead. Mistra is dead, killed by Helm, while trying to challenge him at the Celestial Stairway. Her servant Midnight wears her name and her mantle now. And I think that's a little bit of lore that has been reworked a bit since this game, is that the original Mistra is called Mistril or something like that, and then Midnight becomes like Mistra reincarnated and becomes Mistra. Or something to that extent. Nope, we're not done here yet.
With ease.
Although you think we should be. Dude said cross a bridge. I crossed the bridge. There's no way a treehouse is hiding there. I guess we'll just have to go back. Man, I can really zoom way, way out. Anyway. Never really tested the limits of how far I could zoom out.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
I think our guy was lying about this treehouse. Because the only other places it could potentially be is like right here or right here. Alright. I'm gonna have them wander over this way. See if they can find it. Do you see that? Caught in the paws, the lightning bolt. Oh my god. Where was my last save? Lightning. I know. Okay. So I'd wandered up this way. Guys, try going over here again. Yeah, it happened again. Frame perfect execution. You could be a speedrunner. Wow, thanks. But hey, at least I don't have to worry about traps. I'll take this area of the Cloakwood over the spider trapped area any day. I am confusion, though. It really does seem like it ought to be on this map. But I guess not. Huh. That's crazy. I guess that leaves us no choice but to assume it's going to be on the mines map.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
I didn't want to jinx it by saying it, but apparently by not saying it, I jinxed it.
Corrected.
Can I help you?
4 for 4 on getting interrupted
Who wants
from traveling maps. Crazy.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Whatever they need.
Rask!
The Cloakwoods
You're a
are
queer fellow.
deadly. Like, and I'll
Your
repeat,
point,
you know,
I punch.
They wish my
we've been doing pretty much everything you could possibly do in the game up to this point. And look how hurt everybody is. Sure, I could rest some more, but that could very well lead to,
Yes?
us getting attacked by wyverns. Ooh,
I
goodness.
stand ready.
Nature's servant awaits.
Did it not work? Oh, wait, no, that was the potion sound. Okay. Ugh!
Yes?
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure.
I remember Khalid has one of these. Hey, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, comping. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die comping. Oh, Voss died. But see, even more, just comping. What are you doing? No. What are you doing? Get down.
Yeah?
Alright. Let's try
Done.
to get to this map again. Stop scratching my chair. We did it! See, because the thing is, about the Shadow Druids being on this map, is that that would mean that they're across this bridge. Which seems silly, because I know
ready.
what's across this bridge. And they could be, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright. And again. Good, 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 good. Any other identifiables we gotta take care of? No. Okay.
With ease.
Unless in general he meant cross bridge and then come to this map and go south. Because that could be a possibility, I guess.
Not a problem.
I'm only going to explore the southern half, and if I don't find it, that's okay. We will save it for next stream. And I'll be sure to get back to it. I'll just make sure I know what it is I'm supposed to be looking for.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Onward!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Only thing I'm sad about not getting interrupted and intercepted in between maps is that Voss leveled up, and now I don't have that level up anymore. And that makes me sad. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna move back here. I'll see if I can figure out where exactly the rest of these shadow druids is supposed to be if they're not across this bridge.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rush!
For the fallen!
Alright. Now, in here, we are entering where the Iron Throne has taken over this dwarven mine we've been told about. And just inside here
Nature's servant awaits.
is a pretty nasty fight. So, let's go ahead and get prepared.
You're a queer fellow.
Can I help you?
Yes, let's swap you to some decent arrows.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Cool one, sir.
Grab a couple of potions. You have a hill giant strength. Potion of heroism. Go ahead and drink these. Alright. Let's rumble. Alright, here's one of our guys.
Whatever they need.
We're gonna take the advantage here.
What you want?
And try to get ahead of them a bit. Imoen, go ahead and take an invisibility potion.
You have need of me?
You've a task?
Let's try to insect swarm.
You point, I punch.
Yes? Not a problem.
Let's talk bowl plate and packing
stand
steel.
ready.
Well, actually,
Cool bowl plate and packing
don't go
steel.
running up there just yet. We have Dynahair casting Skull Trap. Dross. Draw your daggers and belts. Let's have a look at you. You crossed our employers, and this is as far as you're gonna go, my friend. Should have known that lazy, bounty hunting rabble wouldn't get the job done. Never settle for second best, I always say. Huh. You want to know what I always say? Always kill the mouthy one, that's what I always say. Ha! A good saying! I'll use your head for a puppet and make it say it over and over while we drink large amounts of mead. Life's pretty good, you know.
Yep.
Alright.
I care not.
Emma,
I've done had enough of this.
woo, he's fast.
You point, I punch.
Yes?
Alright.
Let's talk more
Oh,
fight.
the skull trap's over there.
I've done
Emma,
had
watch
enough
out.
of this.
Okay, good. Emma, I want you to get behind this mage.
I stand ready.
Jahira's still casting that spell, so don't include her. Everybody else, though, try and attack this guy. Do that. Actually, cast Glitter Dust. If we can blind him, that would be great.
What you want?
Ooh, he's got 2 mages. Yeah, that's vicious. Emma, try and go for the backstab. Oh! She one hit killed him! Good job. That's what we love to see. Emma, see if you can hide again.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Go for the ice pool. Go for
Okay,
the
that
ice
mage teleported somewhere.
Yes?
Oh, and we took out, Darius. Alright, good. Everybody, go ahead and go in for this guy. Aha! And there's that mage.
Whatever they need.
Ice him.
I stand ready. Yes?
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
They wish my ear.
No, you can't. Okay.
You're a queer fella. I'm gone.
Ouch. Okay. Second mage down. This other guy should be a piece of cake. Boom. Amazing. You won't be making my head do any kind of talking. Ha ha ha. I gotcha first. And we get lots of loot from all these guys. Can I identify any of this myself? There we go. Okay. Couple of things. A note, a letter. We have need of your services again, Darcis. We are expecting an incursion at our mine location in Cloakwood. You are to accompany Daviorn to the site and prevent entry or assault by anyone who is foolish enough to challenge you. Your standard fee shall be doubled in this instance. If all goes well, you should look forward to more of the same. Raeltar. Now that's a name we haven't really seen before. Raeltar. Alright, Dinah here. Darling, I would love for you to identify these boots. The paws of the cheetah, boots of speed. Equipped abilities, doubles movement rate. Hell yeah. And we are gonna give these suckers to Voss. He is now going to be speedy boy. Who needs some boots? Jaheira could use boots, so could Khalid. Well, Jaheira, considering you were the last one to get struck by lightning, I think it's only fair that you get Talus's gift and get some, immunity from lightning. Which actually pairs very nicely with your gift of peace. You should now have 40%, or no, not 40, 70% resistance to lightning, which is great. And we can swap Khalid's arrows back. Very good. Now how about we also identify this? Falorian's plate +1. I don't think... Yeah, this isn't going to be better for anybody. Nah, not even close. Nah. Okay. Well, we will hold on to it and sell it later. And then we can't identify these things, so we'll just hold on to that. Amazing. And myself and Imoen leveled up, which is awesome. I am going to be level 7. And I'm gonna put my skills into finding traps. And then Imoen is also going to be level 7. And Thacker reduced by 1, skill points, 8 more hit points, and lore increased by 3. We're going to make her hide in shadows up. And then we'll do the rest and move silently, and now that's all even. Done. Now we're going to do something very special. Hopefully I don't end up regretting this, but if my calculations are correct, we should be able to get away with this. It just might mean we have some troubles for a little while. And if you're familiar with this game, you're probably like, are you really gonna do it? And yes, I am. I'm really gonna do it. But before we do that, let's make a little, just in case save. So canonically, when you get to Baldur's Gate 2, Imoen is going to be a thief/mage. She changes class. We've had multiple instances of Imoen talking to us about how she's been trying to learn magic. And it is at level 7 that she stops being a thief and she dual classes into mage. Now, canon event incoming, yeah. So, with humans in AD&D 2, they cannot multi-class. That's something that, like, Jaheira can do. She is a multi-class. You are leveling up both as a fighter and a druid at the same time. Humans, on the other hand, are different. They cannot multi-class, they dual class. And so what dual class will mean is that Emowyn is essentially going to become a level 1 mage right now. Are you sure you want to dual class this character? Yes. Caution! Caution! Dual classing is a significant change to your character. Please be sure you've read and understand the following as well as the description given in the manual. I understand it. Class. Mage. Done. Skills. Dagger. Sling. Done. Spells remaining. 2. She will get... Ooh, let's see. My go-to is almost always sleep. But I don't know how useful it's going to be this late in the game. She should be leveling up pretty quickly, though. Let's do... Sleep and Magic Missile. No. No, we can... Actually, I think we have these spells. Let's do spells that she doesn't have. It probably doesn't even really matter. Let's do Charm, Person, and Sleep. It won't matter. We have a bunch of spells she can learn. Done. The character is equipped with items that it can no longer use. These items will be dropped. So, now that we have dual-classed Emowyn, her Thief class is inactive. She cannot open locks, she cannot find traps, she cannot pickpocket, she can't move silently, she can't hide in shadows or do any of this stuff. She also is no longer proficient in anything that we've given her. All of her stuff that was once essential to her being a thief is now been taken off and put into her inventory. And this is really going to suck, going into this next area of the game, with her being like this. But in order to do this, I basically have to do it now. Because if I wait any longer, one, it's not going to be quote-unquote like how it is in canon. And two, it's going to be really hard to get her to the point where she does get her thieving skills back. And in order for her to do that, she is going to have to reach a higher level than where she is in Thief. So we're going to have to get her all the way up to Mage level 8. Which is intimidating. You absolute lunatic. Yeah, I know. This is probably going to be bad. It's probably going to mean that Emowyn is mostly just going to stay at the very back of the party. And I'm basically going to be down a party member for a long time.
Yes, with ease.
Hopefully not for the rest of the game. Hopefully I've done my due diligence and we should be fine on experience. She should eventually get there. But yeah, sit in the back, take pot shots, and provide moral support, basically.
Hmm? Yes?
Yep. Okay. So first thing we should do is hand the scroll case over to Emowyn. She can't use any of this stuff. Everybody else, hold on to her things for me while I do this. She can learn so many things. They can triple class with all the cheerleading they'll be getting. Yeah. I mean, she should be leveling up pretty quickly. But, you know, I haven't play tested this, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping. Right, all the magic ammo in. Not that this gives us the same amount of experience as it would in Baldur's Gate 2, but that's okay. She'll relearn a lot of spells in Baldur's Gate 2, because this won't carry over. Alright. That gives Emmeline a pretty, you know, a wider range of spells, even though she can only use one. Let's give her sleep. I still think that's going to be the most useful thing for her to have, because her magic missile isn't going to do much for the time being. But another thing we can do is give her wands. And that'll be helpful, at least. I can also give her this mage robe. There you go. And yeah. Other characters could use this wand, so here you go, Khalid. Hold on to that.
Not a problem.
Now, as much as I would like to continue and see exactly how doomed we are, now that I've made this decision, we're actually at a perfect stopping point for the night. So, I'm gonna save. Again. Boss part 7. We're at 7 now. And next time, so hopefully on Thursday, as long as I don't need to spend Thursday doing packing and stuff, I'll keep you guys posted. Thursday we will go and enter the mines and hopefully finish chapter 4. But that's it. We're done for the day. Yes. Thank you all for joining me. And I hope you have a good rest of your week.